What's good, RSL fans? Welcome in, Dragon fam. I'm your boy Debo Dragon here with another Raid Shadow Legends video for you today, and it is time for another fusion, guys. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it at all. We're going to get down to it. This is a must go for fusion, guys. Everybody should be going for this guy. This guy is going to be insane for all aspects of the game. PvE, PvP, solid nuker. Who am I talking about? It's this guy, a dwarf faction champion, Tholin Foulbeard. This guy looks so good. Legendary. He is an attack champion with affinity is force. So let's read through this really quick. So next Thursday, June 5th, we're planning to launch a classic fusion event for a new champion, Tholin Foulbeard. Now, classic fusion event, that means we're gonna have to collect rares, fuse those 4 rares after you get them to level 40 and ascend them to an epic, and then you're gonna have to get those 4 epics, and then you'll fuse them into Tholin Foulbeard. Tholin Foulbeard is a versatile damage dealer, well suited for both PvE and PvE content. Like I said, he's also a top tier choice against Corrosa the Covetous, butchering words already. Here we go. The ruthless limited time boss in the event dungeon. So the event dungeon's coming soon, and this guy is going to be basically like a counter for the boss. So huge for that grinding, for that pinpoint artifacts that we're going to be getting for this event. So hopefully, you know, within the time frame of the event dungeon, we'll have enough time to get the fusion, get him, gear him out, and utilize him in the event, because he's basically made for this dungeon. Hold up, dragons. Don't forget to get your free starter champion, Eleanor, as well as Fane, Ugo, and Tagore as you level up by clicking my link below. Here's what you need to do. Log out of Plarium Play on PC, click the link in the description, and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champion. And there you go, dragons. It's that easy. Click on my link right now to get an awesome head start in raid. Let's check out his kit. So his A1 is an AoE attack with a chance to place a weaken debuff before the hit. Key point: that goes up in the target is from the corrupted, a boss, or a minion. Tholin also gets an extra turn if the weaken debuff lands on all of the enemies. So an A1, which is an AoE, which also can be an extra turn if he lands a weaken on all the enemies. That is an amazing A1. Wow. Okay, A2 is a strong single target double hitter that ignores 25% of the opponent's defense and doubles it against the corrupted champions, bosses, and minions. That is sick. That is going to be an amazing amount of damage. I think his A2 is going to hit very strong, lots of damage. Each hit will decrease the enemy's attack while simultaneously boosting his own. So it's going to be a boost while decreasing the enemy's attack as well. That's crazy. This guy is going to be so good. So good. Hydra, Chimera, I'm already seeing it. Demon Lord if you need him for early game, mid game as well. PvP as well. And then again, the event dungeon, right? This guy's going to be a great. Okay, A3, it's another big AoE double hitter. So it's an AoE double hitter that ignores unkillable and shield buffs. Oh wow, this guy's gonna be amazing. Tholin boosts his attack before attacking, and his second hit damage increases by 10% for each critical hit scoring during the first hit. So he boosts himself, or he boosts his damage, right? And he, oh my god, he ignores unkillable and shield, like Rhodos, right? That is going to be such a great A3 as well. And then even his passive triggers his A1 for bonus damage and an extra turn. Additionally, champions from the corrupted bosses and minions cannot land critical hits on Tholin. So he cannot be critical hit at all if they're corrupted bosses or minions. That's insane. This kid is crazy. I did pull up. This is all we have for the aesthetics of the champion, but he looks amazing right here in his photo, right? His card, if you will. Kind of got like the flames vibe, kind of like a forged dwarf, I think, maybe. He looks super cool, but yeah, we don't have any animations on him yet, but this looks super cool, and wow. Okay, I have some more in-depth descriptions right behind me. Let's go ahead and pull this up, and we'll go through that. Okay, so the A1 Demon Breaker, like I already mentioned, it's AoE before attacking, places a 25% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns. So it is the strong or the big weaken. That is very nice. And then with books, it actually bumps up to a 75% chance of placing that 25% weaken. And then also grants, like I said, grants an extra turn if the weaken debuff was placed on all enemies by this skill. That is pretty darn awesome on the A1. Very solid A1. A2, this book's down to a 3-turn cooldown. So yes, we love legendaries with a 3-turn cooldown. That just makes them, you know, just a little bit better, I think, overall. Back to the Abyss. Let's see. So attacks one enemy 2 times. So it's a double hitter. Each hit will ignore that 25% of target's defense. The target is the corrupted alliance boss or minion. Each hit ignores 50% of the target's defense instead. Each hit decreases the target's attack by 5%, stacks up to 25%. Each hit also increases his champion's attack by 5%, stacking up to 50%. Oh my god, his A2 is going to hit so hard. We're going to see some crazy numbers, I think. Of course, depending on the multiplayers, right? We have to wait for the multiplayers before we can really give this guy, like, you know, amazing god tier. But I mean, from what we see here on the wording here, he looks like he's going to be a solid fusion that everyone should be going for, in my opinion. I'm definitely going for him as a favorite. I do love the dwarves, so yeah, there was a no-brainer once I saw this guy. And then we got the A3 Rapid Fury. So it's an AoE, a 2-time AoE. That's already insane. Before attacking, places a 50% increased attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. So he places his own increased attack. So you don't really need Arbiter, right? If you're using it for PvP or any other, you know, increased attack booster champions. And for each critical hit landed on his first hit, increases the damage dealt on the second hit by 10%, and then ignores unkillable and shield buffs on a 3-turn cooldown. Wow. This is, oh, I'm so excited for this fusion. I can't wait to get this guy. And then on the passive, Evil's Nightmare. Whoa, what a passive name. Activates the Demon Breaker skill every 5th turn this champion takes, which is his A1, which then allows him to throw another AoE and place those weakens again. And then if he places a weekend on every enemy, he gets another extra turn. This dude's kit's gonna be crazy good. I am so excited for this. What else? Enemies with corrupted alliance bosses, minions cannot land critical hit again. That is every time. So it's not only on that 5th turn, because some people I think read that wrong, where they thought on the 5th turn that he cannot be hit with a critical hit. But no, this is every turn. He cannot be critically hit by anyone from corrupted alliance, bosses, or minions. This is crazy good. So that gives him the great survivability. And wow. And then aura, just an okay aura. Ally attack in all battles by 30%. I mean, at least it's high, 30%, but you know, we always want speed, right? Speed is king. All right. Anyway, so wow, this guy is insane. I definitely going for this guy. I can't wait to match this guy up with, eventually, the day I get him, right? Emerald Black Tusk, the Uni champion. With this guy would be crazy fun. Let's go check him out really quick. So yeah, imagine getting him with Admiral Black Tusk, the Uni champion right here. And again, just because of this guy's crazy passive, right? The passive Uniter of Dwarves, where if you have 3 faction allies, it places a stone skin buff on all of them for 1 turn. This is crazy good. So imagine those 2 together. Oh man, that'd be awesome. And then I have some extra news as well for you guys, and that is based on this other dwarf right here, Uzoil of the Jade. I don't have him yet, but hopefully we can get him, because why am I saying this? Because we have another announcement that is going to be starting on Friday, which will be tomorrow when this video goes out. We've got some juicy stuff for a chance to get Uzoil of the Jade right here. That's right, guys, and here it is. So on Friday, May 30th, there is a plan for a launch for 2 events simultaneously. So they're planning to bring a launch for a 2-time event of summoning legendary champions for Sacred Shards. So there's a 2 times for Sacred Shards on Friday, which is tomorrow. And then on top of that, again, like I just mentioned, 10-time chance for pulling Uzoil of the Jade from Sacred Shards. I am so excited, and I hope I can get him from this event. That would be huge. I really want this guy. This guy is super strong. Again, we do it on the channel. We don't go through the kit until we pull it, except for the fusion. We have to go through the kit. But for him, we're gonna wait on his kit when we pull him, right? But yeah, this is some exciting news. I'm super excited. We've got some amazing dwarves coming to the game that I want all of them, right? I want them all. and I hope you guys do as well. Let's go back to the fusion. Let's look at one more time. And yes, also the other thing I wanted to go over is it said a lot of things about corrupted, right? And you guys might not know what the heck that means. So if you go into your factions champion index, it's right here, the corrupted. So yeah, he is a counter, hard counter for going against these 4 factions: Demon Spawn, Undead Hordes, Dark Elves, and Knights Revenant. So as for like the PvP side, right, I don't think he's really gonna be a counter for Commodus because of the bombs, but he's definitely going to be a counter for Volcanos, which I'm sad about because Volcanos is like one of my favorite champions in the game for me right now. My PvP side, Duchess somewhat because he is Force, right, and Duchess is Spirit, right? So he might be landing some weak hits on Duchess, but still probably get some of that through, as well as the Cat might land some weakens, but could still be a counter. Lamasu as well, and Chalco, so he could definitely counter them. Hefrak as well, definitely big counter for Hefrak. Undead Hordes counter for, I guess, Calamitous somewhat. I mean, yeah, again, Spirit, so some weekends there. Rhodos, he's gonna be a counter for Rhodos, possibly. Who else? Fabian, again, weak hit with the Spirit, but still could be a potential counter. He could be a counter for Sify. What other factions are we going against here? Dark Elves. Who we got in the Dark Elves that's really PvP? I guess Mithrala, Lydia every once in a while. Blade Master, he's definitely a solid nuker. He can counter him now. Anybody else in here? Foley as well. And then last faction is Knights Revenant. So, ooh, Crixia, possibly Embers that everyone is now getting, right? And this guy is solid channel for PvP, so it could be a potential counter for him. Geis, however you say this bomber's name, possibly could be counter. Drang, if you see a Drang, maybe Calvalax, I don't know. Poisons and Spirit Affinity, maybe not. Who else do we see in PvP here? A Hegemon, could be a counter for Hegemon. Georgid, my Kryptonite Georgid, ooh, love that. Narcissus as well, Queen of Hearts, ooh. Yeah, this guy could be very nice for PvP as well. Not just PvE side, but definitely gonna be very strong for PvE. Hydra, like I said, Chimera for sure. You know, all your dungeons, because they can't land critical hits. And then again, he's not gonna need any accuracy, right? Because he doesn't resist from the A1, right? Or at least 75% chance, right? So yeah. Let's pull up the Deacon Dwarves and bring our boy back on the screen. There he is again. Oh my goodness, guys. I am so excited for this guy. Like I said, I'm definitely going for him. Mr. Foulbeard. Are you guys going for him as well? Let me know in the comments down below if you're going to go for him or not. What do you think about him? Would love to hear your guys' opinion as well. And let me know if you're going for Friday's events for the shards, right? For that amazing Jade champion as well. Uzol. And yeah, that's gonna do it for the video, guys. Super excited for the next fusion. Definitely going for it myself. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Thank you for staying until the end. If you did, I appreciate it. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, share the video out. I'd appreciate y'all, and we'll catch you guys next time. Your boy Diva Dragon. Peace out. Bye.